Women have no clue of what men want because y'all run around with lashes,
You know I only
fake
ask
hair,
how you like
all
to be
this
treated, right?
bullshit, and you can ask 100 men and 98 of them will say, I want a natural woman.
The second day I was in Texas, the girl I really wanted for the last 4 years, like kind of opened up to me and said she wants to talk to me. And once I saw that text message, the girl I was with, the girl I told, I love you, every single day, I couldn't even speak to her anymore. She would call me and I'd be on FaceTime with the other girl and I'd be like, sorry, I'm in a meeting with my coach right now.
There's 5 things a man wants in a woman.
Hit me with it.
You want a lover. That's the physical, sexual attraction.
All right, that's fine. No major objections here. Not universally true, but generally true, yes.
You want the sister.
Hello fam, how are you all doing? Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe. Let's have a look at this video.
I've never told this story before. I was with a girl for about 2 years. I was going to school in Texas and we drove from New York to Texas and she got in my car and 5 minutes into the drive, she starts hysterically crying. And I was like, why are you crying? And she was like, because I know this is the last time I'm ever going to be with you. And I was like, because I know she's right. I got to Texas. We had our last night together. And the second day I was in Texas, the girl I really wanted for the last 4 years, like kind of opened up to me and said she wants to talk to me. And once I saw that text message, the girl I was with, the girl I told, I love you, every single day, I couldn't even speak to her anymore. She would call me and I'd be on FaceTime with the other girl and I'd be like, sorry, I'm in a meeting with my coach right now. And then it got to the point where I called my dad and I said, there's a girl that I've always wanted. She's showing interest. I don't want to be with this girl anymore. And he was like, you got to do what makes you happy. Life is too short to not be happy. So I ended it. And the night I ended it, I sat in the car and called my ex-girlfriend from high school who broke my heart. And I asked her, how did you get through this? Because I know you saw what you did to me. And this is the first time I ever broke anyone else's heart. How'd you get through this? And I fucking cried by myself at 2 a.m. after I broke up with someone because I knew how much she loved me.
His story is normal in our society. It happens all the time. We see it on a daily basis. Let's start with the ex. She had a strong instinct that something would go wrong as he moved cities. That shows how deeply connected she felt to him. Let's talk about men moving cities and breaking off relationships. Women also do that, but let's focus on men. Some people can't stand being in a long distance relationship. Some people, once they leave the environment where their partner is and they move to a new environment, they think they need to find someone else in their current environment. That happens a lot. So if you're dating someone, you should understand the kind of person your partner is, because some people, like I said, don't believe in long distance relationship. They want to constantly have their partners around. I'm not in any way making excuses for this man's behavior. If he wanted to be with her, he would have discussed the moving. And I don't advise any lady to abandon her life and follow a man. Don't do that. Have your own thing working for you. If where you're situated is where your business is, your work is, please, there's no point moving, because you can move and then when you get there, that man can dump you. You get what I mean? So don't abandon your dream chasing a man. The man left his dream girl to start a new relationship with his ex. Remember, he said he chased the dream girl for 4 years. And he said he dated the ex for 2 years. So for a whole 2 years, he chased the dream girl. She did not give him green light. So he decided to find himself a placeholder. That's how I see it. Pending when the dream girl would give him green light. So the dream girl gave him green light. He abandoned his ex, someone that has been there for him. He also said he knew the ex loved him. He said he used to tell the girl he loved her every single day. So if a man tells you he loves you, it doesn't really matter. I've spoken about this before. Oh, he said he loves me. It means nothing. His action shows how men can easily switch gears when a woman they idolize becomes available to them. So you should have this at the back of your mind. His behavior shows how transactional men view relationship. Of course, relationship and marriage has always been transactional to men if you take it back to how it all started. Women were being brought to serve men. It's all transaction. His story also shows how men prioritize desires over someone else's love and commitment. The sad truth here is this: the society normalizes this dynamic by encouraging men to explore their options. On the other hand, women are expected to be loyal and patient. This story shows that a loving relationship, a relationship that has no hiccup, can turn sour the next minute. It shows how men can easily switch up on women in relationship and marriage in pursuit of another woman. It's all about women for men. Men hardly leave relationships to be by themselves. They always leave relationships because they found someone else, another woman.
There's 5 things a man wants in a woman.
Hit me with it.
You want a lover. That's the physical, sexual attraction.
All right, that's fine. No major objections here. Not universally true, but generally true, yes.
You want the sister. That means somebody who you have the same interests. You want to go to basketball.
And then it got really weird really quick. I don't know why we couldn't call this a best friend energy instead. Like, that would also emphasize shared interests. Maybe the next one will be better.
Mother energy. She takes care of you.
And no, he just doubled down on the incest angle. It can't get any worse though. Right?
You want daughter energy.
I realized there's still one left in this list, but I kept thinking it couldn't get any worse, and then it did, so we're just going to stop it right here. We're done. We're stopping it right here.
It's all about what men want. What are they willing to give in return? That is what we are asking. You shouldn't make it about what you want. Stop sounding like a parasite. You just want a host where you can leech off. No, it shouldn't be about that. What are you willing to give in return? We're not talking about material stuff. We're not talking about money. You wanting someone to care for you is beyond material stuff. You wanting someone to be a sister to you is beyond money. You wanting someone to be your mother, that's a lot of work. What are men willing to give back in return? They're always asking from women because they feel entitled. It's like, oh, she's my slave, so she's supposed to do whatever I ask her to do. It's a responsibility to always give. It's my birthright to always take from her. I'm supposed to always collect from a woman because a woman was created to serve me. A lot of men think this way. And over time, I've been able to play a couple of videos where men were saying these things themselves. It's not like I made it up, no, they said it themselves. The other day, a man was saying that he preys on women and he loves to choose his prey. He's not ashamed to accept that he's a predator. You understand? So men are entitled to women's labor, women's services. I'm not going to say they were inherently made that way. No. It all came from the societal conditioning and the grooming. So this has made them believe that whatever they get, whatever services they get from women, they deserve it. They are entitled to it because they are men. Not because they are good partners. For the fact that they are men, they deserve it. They are entitled to it. Because they are men, it is their birthright to control women. Both in relationship, out of relationship, marriage, in the society, it is their birthright to control women. Women are supposed to be underneath them. To them, it is automatic. It is ordained by God because the Bible supports it. That's how they think. That's how they reason. So it's important for us women to understand how the men we are dealing with reason. But always remember, there are exceptions to this, but those exceptions are not much. You have to consciously make effort not to be part of this program. And I tell you, some men have been able to do that. They've been able to break free. But a lot of men wouldn't do that because the system is benefiting them. It's part of human tendency, greed. A lot of men are greedy and inhuman because the system is benefiting them. Should the system stop benefiting men, they will start complaining. It's part of human nature. I'm pretty sure if they flip it, some women will be happy that the system is benefiting them. So don't go out there looking for a man that wants you to be his sister, his mother, his daughter. Did he say daughter? How? Husband and I don't get it. I didn't even think about it. So he wants the wife to be a daughter. How? What role does he want her to play? Or he wants to see her as an infant, as a child, as a young girl, so he can sexualize her in that way? I don't know what he was thinking when he said that. Maybe he needs to explain further, but that daughter aspect is really bad. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Don't go out there looking for a man that wants all these from you without him wanting to do same for you in return. Relationship is give and take. I say this all the time, is give and take. Can't be taking and taking and taking and taking. You should also think about the person you were taking from. Both of you should reciprocate the energy. That's how it's supposed to be.
Women have no clue of what men want because y'all run around with lashes,
You know I only
fake
ask
hair,
how you like to
all
be
this
treated, right?
bullshit, and you can ask 100 men and 98 of them will say, I want a natural woman. But for some reason, y'all in competition with each other. Y'all think that natural beauty is ugly. Y'all done got away from being feminine. Y'all not even confident. I FaceTime a woman in the morning. She got her shit to the ceiling because she don't want to let me see her with her natural face. You that embarrassed of yourself? That's what it is. You're not happy with yourself. It ain't got nothing to do with us. Who are y'all selling yourselves to, the women or the men? Because we the ones that got to marry your ass.
could care less
So how about doing
another
what
woman
I
do.
like? The things that we want are free.
I promise you.
They are free.
Promise.
But for some reason, when you ask a woman, what do you bring to the table? The first thing come out their mouth is something we don't care about, which is your job.
We don't.
Your job. The first thing a woman say, I pay my own bills, I got my own car, I got my own crib.
But y'all say the same
Congratulations,
thing.
you're
I
an
pay my
adult.
Whoa, that was a lot. It's the entitlement for me. So to him, women were created to serve men. It's all about what men want. So women should not exist as women anymore. They should live their life to please men. Or because men don't want us to work, so we should live our lives that way, not working, but serving them. Women are trying to do what makes them happy, enhance their beauty, be happy for themselves, and you're upset because you feel like, oh, that is making her happy. Men don't want women to be happy. A lot of men out there, they don't want women to focus on what makes them happy. They want women to center them, to make their lives all about them. That's why he's upset. He's not listening to himself because he's not sounding like someone that has God's senses. I'm sorry to say. He's not sounding sound to me, honestly. You can't have your brains working right and you're thinking and sounding that way, expecting a grown human to make their lives or to make their life all about you. Because of what? Who are you? Because you are a man. A woman should not focus on her happiness, should not focus on her independence. You're upset. You're pissed at that. You want her to make her life all about you. And he said, are they not supposed to make themselves appealing to men because are men not the ones supposed to marry them? So men are the ones deciding who to marry. So because of that, we should come crawling. Oh, please, pick me, choose me, pick me. A lot of women are resigning from being a pick me. Men love pick me's. A lot of men are saying, no, we ain't gonna be pick me's anymore. Men love it when we center them. They love it when we make our lives all about them. They love it when we talk about them, we serve them, we worship them. They love it. They become upset when we decide to decenter them. They become upset when we put them at the back seat. When we don't pay attention to whatever they're doing, we don't regard them. They become upset. They become pissed because to them, they're losing control. Always remember, men are after control. If they can't control you, they will unleash their manipulative tactics on you to manipulate you in order for them to gain control. So don't let any man use you. They are very tactical and very cunning. Men are crafty. I'm not saying women are not, but a lot of men are crafty because of how the society has trained them, groomed them, and conditioned them to be. Imagine someone feeling like a king, expecting someone else to chase after him, to crawl and beg him to redesign their life to suit him what he wants. Isn't that madness? Why is he not asking himself? Why is he not the one doing that? Of course, he can't be the one doing that because to him, he is superior. He is supposed to be the one choosing who he wants to marry. He is the one that is supposed to be worshipped. He's in charge. He's got the power. Always remember, money gives power. For a long time, men have been providers. Their power came from the money they have. Now, women have same power because we have money, and men don't want that. Because when you have power, it becomes hard for the next person to control you. Men understand this very well. And they don't want that. They are pissed. Like we heard from that one. He's upset. Why should a woman become a boss lady? Why should she forget that she's supposed to chase me and serve me and start chasing her work and wanting to do for herself? Men don't like it when you do for yourself. They want you to always do for them. They are takers. They are draining by default. They want to take, always collect from women. I don't know if you've seen this movie, Young African and whatever. The Young African and Successful something, that I don't know the full name. It's on Netflix. That man Diamond is an example of a red pill man. Toxic masculinity. You need to watch it, the season 3, for you to understand. It's all about ego and power. It's all about control for him. a clear example of what we've been talking about on this channel. If you would love to watch more videos like this, click this video to watch how some men don't have anything more to offer women other than money. And I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.